What's good? It's a boy dude reviews and Beyblade Openings English, all of them, including the Beyblade Burst ones. Now, I've pretty much watched most of the Beyblade series. I've watched all the original series and the Metal series, and I've watched season 1 and 2 of the Burst, so Beyblade Burst season 1 and Beyblade Burst Evolution. But I haven't, and I've seen parts of Beyblade Burst Turbo, I think it's called, the third one, but I haven't finished that. I haven't finished the fourth one or the fifth one, so those reactions are going to be completely blind. That's going to be really exciting. But yeah, it's going to be a fun little review, going back and rewatching all these openings that I haven't seen in many years. I did the Japanese one if you want to see it, and yeah, let's check this one out now. All right, dude. This song takes me back. Dun dun dun, you know the song. Picking up speed, running out of time, going head to head. It's a ray of life, you gotta fall down. Me crowd. Was it knee crowd or was it me crowd? I have no idea. This season, I really enjoyed the story. Like, I loved the character introductions. I loved Tyson and the gang going around the world. Kai's little backstory when he went to, I forgot what his old team was called. It was years ago. But what I didn't like about this season was the Beyblade animations look kind of crap. Like, it didn't look that epic compared to how they look in the future, and the character designs weren't that great. The animation was kind of lacking. Yeah, but the story and the characters were so great. Beyblade, Beyblade, ripped. V-Force. They used the same songs over and over again, but it's such a great song, dude. But they changed the visuals. This is season 2. I love how, even though it's set a year later, they look younger because the studio changed the character designs to match how anime is meant to look in the, like 2002 era. But yeah, I don't really remember the first or second season of Beyblade as a kid. Like, it was G-Revolution that was the series that I remembered a lot as a kid. I remember the characters, the bays, and like Daichi in particular. I remember Daichi, Kai, and Tyson the most, like, out of all of them. For season 2, I remember seeing a lot of images of Max. Like, I remember this dude a lot. But season 2 wasn't that great. So this is G-Revolution season 3. Yep, this is the one I remember. They finally fixed the designs of the characters. Look how much better they look. This opening is more nostalgic for me. It takes me back to 2004, 2005. Seeing like being in year 3, year 4, like, Beyblade was just like, it was this and Tamagotchi's like, whoa. I love like these little like images of like the blade breakers kind of like doing their thing. Then you got Kai, look at him, look how cool he looks. This show was so cool. Look at it. And they improved on the animation. So pause there. Yeah, G-Revolution was the best one, like in terms of the visuals. I think the editing was a lot better, the timing was better, and I just liked seeing the characters look a lot better. It's the most nostalgic one for me. It's the one I remember the most out of all of them, because the first 2 I kind of remember, but the third one I remember seeing on Cartoon Network or Toonami back in 2004, like, over and over again. Yeah, it was that was nostalgic. All right, this takes me back to 2011, 2010 actually. Back when I was like 12 or 13. Backing down. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. The blade now. 2010, oh my gosh, what a year. Never giving up. 4:30 every weekday, oh my gosh. Metal Fusion! I think I had most of the Metal Fusion bays of this one. Very nostalgic. Season 2, Metal Masters. This takes me back to more of a. Hmm. This reminds me more of 2011, the summer. I remember binging this show a lot in like the summer. So I'm getting summer vibes looking at this. But I hate the editing of this opening. Like a lot of like the images they use are kind of weird. Like, why did they edit his mouth to say yeah? Like that was kind of dumb. Metal Masters. What was that? Masters. Masters is not mass. It's masters, not masters. What accent were they trying to pull off? Yeah, that was the worst edited one. But here comes Fury. Face off and spin the metal. Time for down now. I had that one, Fang Leone. Kyoya's outfit was like the best one in the entire series. Like, damn. There's our boy Yuki. I watched these 3 seasons like over and over and over again. Like, oh my god, like it was nothing. Here comes Metal Fury. Metal Fury, let it rip. I like that part. The star fragments fall to Earth. Cosmic Pegasus. So overall on the Metal series, I liked all of the songs. Like the songs are shorter than the original one by like 12 seconds, but it's still damn catchy. It's very nostalgic. It takes me back to 2010, 2011, and 2012, like those 3 years in particular. I remember watching this show like just over and over again. But yeah, and in terms of my review for each season 1 was really great, but I didn't really like the first half. It was a bit dull, but then the second half started to pick up. Season 2 was just epic throughout Metal Masters, like up to the point where they win the tournament. Then it starts to kind of go a bit downhill when they try and take down Hades Inc. Metal Fury is an interesting one, but I kind of don't like the fact that they kind of made all the other bladers kind of incompetent, because if you don't have a star fragment, you're kind of useless. And yeah, it was kind of a bit but I like how it kind of tied all the seasons together, which was really great, and it had a great conclusion. We had some great character growth, particularly Kyoya, Ryuga, and Kenta. Those 3 in particular really developed. Jinga as a character had great development in season 1, Metal Fusion, but then Metal Masters and Metal Fury, he was just kind of the same dude. Like, I feel like his character just kind of became there. He was just like, yeah, I'm Jinga, I'm just doing my thing, you know. But yeah, like that's pretty much my little review and reaction of the Metal series. Let's go to Shogun Steel. Yeah, this one's kind of bad. Pure hearts, one mind that can never fade. The one and only Beyblade spin, spin, spinning on the top, spin, spin, spin till you drop, let it rip. Sakio, my favorite character in the entire show, but I hated him and the little blonde boy's storyline. It was copying Ryuga and Kenta's one, which was a bit, come on, what are you doing, man? Shogun Steel. What was with the rap? But yeah, it got catchy. This was a failed show, oh my gosh. But it was cool seeing some of the old dudes all grown up. I think I've reviewed this anime one time on my top 6 anime series that went downhill, and I talked about this show like briefly. And yeah, this show was it had the potential to be really great, but I feel like the writers didn't know what to do. And I think because the toy sales just dropped, they just cancelled the show entirely. Like the last 7 episodes weren't even aired in Japan properly, so that kind of sucked. It was nice seeing Jinga, Madoka, Benkei, and Tsubasa again, but I wanted to see Kenta and Kyoya and all them lot. Like, where were they? Where were they? But yeah, this was a not good series. It was probably the worst one in the Metal series. I don't even count it canon. Shogun Steel it's its own thing. Let's forget about it. On with the Burst series. Oh, let it rip. I really wanted to review all these series back to back and then do a mega ranking, but Beyblade Burst Season 1 was so painful to watch. Like the writing, the character designs, the The plot, everything about it was just awful. But I'm sure little kids now like this. This is not my era, but I did try and get into it. But dude, it wasn't that great. This show really sucked. And this song sucked. The season one was pretty bad. It had some interesting battles and fights, but the designs, it just didn't do it for me. Shu was probably my favorite character in the entire show, but yeah, it is what it is. I gotta be careful with the copyright strikes because, man, you try and upload Beyblade Burst, they take you down. They don't care about you, man. They come alive, with the same, blah blah blah. I forgot everything that happened in this season. I just remember Shu's arm always breaking for some reason. Royal being kind of annoying sometimes. But season two, I remember being really great. It was much better, like than this one. I much preferred it. Like they finally got a plot that they could stick to, and it made sense. Overall, this is a kind of a crap opening. Beyblade Burst Evolution. Much better. We're united, we can't be stopped. Together we will be our rivals. Beyblade all the way to the top. This dude, the dude with the red hair, I forgot his name, but I included him on my top favorite Beyblade characters on my Boydo channel. You can check that out. I will one day unprivate those videos. Together we'll win. This is the Beyblade Burst Evolution. Dude, these characters were so much better than season one. And Vort's character improved so much. And even Rentaro, I liked him a lot more. And then you had, what was his name? Zero? I forgot his name. Dude with yellow hair. But the animation was so good on this one. Look at it. Beyblade Burst. Beyblade Burst Evolution. Look how cool it looks. If you're a 10-year-old kid now, you've got options to watch all the series just back to back. I envy you guys. But no OP will beat this one. Now for you. I think the guy who sung it was Nate Wants to Battle. This might be the best opening of any Beyblade. Look at it. Look at the animation. And the song, dude. The song. Legends will survive, won't give up, let it rip into battle. Beyblade Burst Turbo, you're gonna take the victory. Bursting out and overdrive, Warrior will take your lead. Beyblade Burst Turbo. I haven't even finished this season yet, but what I've seen so far, I like how we had a time skip and it's still in the same world, but now we got a different main character. Volt's still in it, but they've shifted the perspective to someone else, which I really liked. I thought now the showrunners know what they're doing now. Like whoever making this show, they know what they're doing. I want to know who this dude is. Dude with the white hair. Gonna take the victory. There's our boy Volt. Dude, look at the editing in this. It's lit. Dude, this editing. Conquer to survive. Beyblade Burst Turbo. That was the best one. The editing, the animation, the song, like I think it might even beat the original ones. Just maybe G-Revolution has that top spot so far, but man, this one's close. This one's so close. It's so great. Now, the next openings are completely new to me. I haven't seen any of them. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't seen season 4 yet, so let's check it out. Rise. I want to know who this new character is, you know. It's still in the same Burst universe. I like how they keep changing the songs, making it interesting, instead of reusing the same song over and over again. Mm. Damn. Ooh. Look at him go. So many new characters. New story, new battles to rise, the guys saying. But who was this little bold dude who looks like Connie from Attack on Titan if he dyed his hair? Oh, that's our boy, Iger Agabane. Ooh, he's gotten bigger. He's grown a bit. Another time skip. So Iger is in this series. He's not kind of like the vault to this dude. Ooh, I'm loving the way he looks. Like his design is so cool. Oh, the colors are just boom. Oh wow, he looked evil. Who's this? I want to know who he is. Beyblade Burst Rise. This is the 4th season. I think that's it because I don't know if they're doing the 5th one yet. But that's pretty much my reactions. This one looks really good. I cannot wait for to watch it one day. I probably will do a reaction one of these days to this show. Like, I have no idea when, but I will one day. Tell me in the comments if you want to see it. Yeah, these openings were fun to watch. But you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to more anime and manga reactions. But yeah, thank you for watching as always. Stranger Bay Reviews signing out.